Hey divine souls, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Pick a Waterfall reading, where we're going to take a look at a message from your water spirit guides. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any future videos. If this reading does resonate with you, please make sure you leave a comment and also hit that like button, alright? Otherwise, the first waterfall we have here is the Seljalandsfoss. The second one is the Multnomah Falls. And then the third one is the Toketee Falls. So you can pause here and decide on which waterfall most resonates with you. Once you have decided, the timestamps are in the description box down below. You can go ahead and skip to your reading. Otherwise, let's jump into your reading. Alright, so pile number 1, if you chose the Seljalandsfoss, your reading, your current energy is the Justice card. Okay, so this is telling me that you have been given a certain element of power, a certain level of power. Okay, you are like an earth angel. Okay, so your guides are showing me that you have been given the power to help lead and to help bring justice into this world, to help bring balance into this world. You are one of the chosen people who are going to bring light into this world. Okay, this is the energy you are embodying right now. So I feel like you need to trust more your intuition, because that is your gift. Okay, you have been given, if you can look at this woman's hands, they have golden light beaming from them, and those are your gifts, and the eyes are covered, meaning that you don't have to trust what you see, but you have to trust more in the spiritual realm. Okay, because you're meant to bring balance into this world. You're meant to be I don't know if I can say not necessarily a healer, but you do embody that healing energy, because bringing balance does bring about healing, right? So this means that you, even if like, okay, never mind about that thought that I just had. The energy that I'm getting, like I said, is the Justice card, meaning that you are brought here to help bring justice, to help bring light into this world, because you do have that energy within you. Okay, I'm also being shown that whoever has been unjust against you, whoever has done wrong against you, is getting their karma. Probably you're witnessing it right now, or you will be witnessing it. Okay, you're also receiving your karma for all the good that you have done, for all the energy you've put into this world. You will be receiving that karma, and then you are on a journey. Okay, so you are a blessing to this world. Okay, so I'm getting that what you need to release is this ice cold queen energy. So you are a leader, because if you can see here, this is the alpha female, alpha wolf type of energy, right? And alphas don't usually travel in packs. So you might be quite lonely at times, okay? Because alphas are always like alone, and nobody, it's like almost as if other people don't understand you, but you understand other people. So you probably might isolate yourself a lot, okay? And this is what they're saying you need to release. You need to be more part of people. Yes, you take time for yourself sometimes, but you also need to engage with people, learn to be with people, because as a leader, you cannot just always be by yourself. You have to be amongst the people that you're going to lead. Okay, the energy that I'm seeing that you need to embody more is leadership. Okay, research, learning, understanding. If you can look here, this person that is at the forefront, it's you. And how can you lead people from your isolated space? Your isolated space is for you to go into when you need to recuperate, when you need to connect with your guides and your intuition. But it's not a time that, it's not a space that you have to live in all the time. Okay, so you have to learn to be with people, even if there are challenges with being with people. Those are the things that you need to learn, because to be a good leader, you need to understand the people that you're leading. Okay, so you need to embody that energy of being more with people and connecting more with people. And whenever you feel drained, yes, you can isolate yourself. But for now, when you need to lead people, you need to start learning how to be with people and around people, so that you can be a good example for them. Okay. So the opportunity I'm seeing for you here is that this is an opportunity for you to really truly be a leader, to be the Hierophant is a priest, it's an authoritative figure. So you are given a blessing to lead. Like I said, you are given a blessing to lead generations into a new era, to lead people into an awakening, to lead people towards bringing harmony and bringing light into this world. You are a light worker. Okay, you are here to bring light into this world, to bring wisdom into this world, to bring the spiritual world more dominant, to be more dominant into this world. You I don't know, you are here to bring the ethereal into the material, okay? To teach people the spiritual realm and the goodness of the spiritual realm and all the other aspects of the spiritual realm, and understanding karma and knowing that whatever you do will come back to you, okay? So that is the opportunity here for you to be a leader, for you to guide people, for you to have authority, to be a well-known person, a well-recognized person in the spiritual gift that you have been given, okay? So the advice for you is living with grief, okay? So your guides are saying that you will be lonely. This journey, you will be lonely because at the top, there are not many seats, right? Um, Leaders, everybody can't be a leader, okay? Otherwise, we wouldn't need leaders if we were all leaders. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be lonely. And sometimes you're going to have to keep being a leader even when you're going through your own troubles, your own problems. Because to be a leader, it takes quite a huge sacrifice, okay? So you need to learn to live with grief. You need to learn to live with things, because I get the point that sometimes bad things happen or you go through situations that are hurtful and then you isolate yourself. And you can do that for a very long time. You can isolate yourself for a very long time. And that's the problem, right? Because who leads your people when you're isolated? They need you more than you need yourself. So you have to learn to lead even when you're going through grief. You need to learn to live with grief, because sometimes healing doesn't happen in a day, it doesn't happen in a month. Sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it takes even what you call, it can take a decade for healing to happen, right? So you need to learn to live with grief. You need to learn to live with the pain of life. You need to learn to live with the isolation sometimes that you may feel, that people don't understand you, that nobody gets you, or whatever the case may be. You need to learn to live with that energy. And as you can see in this living with grief card, you have the water all around this pine tree, right? And there's the boat and there's the sun. So you don't need to worry, because at the end of the day, where you're going to a much brighter and bigger place. There is so many gifts, so much more that is waiting for you. By carrying these burdens, by carrying this weight, and by actually fulfilling your prophecy and actually fulfilling your journey and your life's work, you are going to be abundantly blessed. Whatever is hidden from you is going to be revealed. Whatever has felt cold to you is going to feel warm. Whatever has felt made you feel isolated is going to make you feel comforted, okay? So whatever it is that you're going through, you are going to get the justice for that, okay? You are going to get the healing for that. But for now, you just need to release this isolated energy, this energy of cutting everybody out. Not everybody is toxic and not everybody needs to be cut out. Don't be too much of a perfectionist, okay? Everybody has faults, everybody has flaws. You just need to assess the ones that are worthy of you having to lead them, or the ones that are like, you don't have to feel like everybody's out to get you. Sometimes people who are toxic are not even doing it to you personally. It's just what they've gone through and they don't know how to deal with other people any other way, right? Sometimes people, they can only love you as much as they love themselves. And sometimes you need to not take things so personally, okay? To be too much into your head, okay? So you need to, I feel like there's a study that you need to undertake. You need to start developing your spiritual practices. You need to start putting yourself in positions of leadership. You need to start teaching, even if you only one person is listening to you, or you only have two people that are following you. That's good enough. That's the beginning, because the important part is you have to start somewhere. You won't start at the top. You have to start at the bottom, okay? And you need to be with people in order to do that. So you need to teach yourself to be a student of life instead of thinking that you know everything, okay? So that's what your guides want you to know. You are here to bring balance into this world, to bring healing, to bring light. And a lot of people are going to look up to you for that, okay? And they won't be able to look up to you for that if you're always closed up, isolated in your room, in your own space. You need to learn to go on with life, even if things are heavy. Even if you have pain in your heart, you need to prioritize and tell yourself, I'm here to do this in this world. And you pursue it even when it's hurting. Like the example that I'm getting, right, is that when you run the marathon, sometimes your muscles, it feels like you can't go on, but you keep pushing until you hit that finish line, right? So that is the living with grief type of energy that they're showing me. That it's not that grief that you're just losing people, but it's the grief of sometimes you're going to have to run even when it's painful to run, because there are people that are looking up to you. Like, you are not born to be an just a mere person. You are born to lead generations. You are born to lead this generation into a new cycle, and it's a very important role that you are brought here to do. Okay, so I feel like you need to embrace that, you need to appreciate that, and really be serious and take that to heart and take that as importance. Okay, it is very important and vital that you understand that you are not here to play. I'm not saying don't enjoy life, but your purpose in this life is not to play. Okay, so I hope it helps. Please don't forget to like the video if it does resonate with you, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. Otherwise, thank you for your energy. Let's move on to pile number 2. All right, pile number 2, if you chose the Multnomah Falls, this is your reading. Okay, so your current energy I'm seeing is the 3 of Swords. This is telling me that you're heartbroken, you're confused, you probably, maybe your person is cheating on you and you're not sure. Maybe if this is a job situation, you feel like somebody was chosen for a position over you, but I just feel like your heart is broken over something. Okay, your heart is broken over something, and it's causing you confusion because you're not really clear what's going on. But I feel like your intuition is telling you that there's something off, or there's something that's showing you that there's something off, hence you are heartbroken, right? You could be in a third party situation where you are in a love triangle. Okay, but you are heartbroken, really, really heartbroken and really confused. And right now, what you just want is the truth. You want clarity. You probably, if maybe you already know that this person you are with has somebody else, you want this person to choose you. Like, you want to be the one that wins. You want to be the one that gets chosen. Even if you don't say it out loud, I feel like at the subconsciously at the back of your mind, that's what you want. You wish that you could be the one that's chosen. You wish that you could be the one that gets to win, okay, at the end of all of this. And your guides are telling you that you need to release that wanting to win or wanting the truth. Release that energy. Forget about what the truth is. Forget about what's going on. Forget about what's hidden, what's not being shown to you. Forget about wanting to be the chosen one. What you need to focus on is yourself. You need to take a good, hard look at yourself in the mirror. Your ancestors have blessed you. You are a very abundant, wise, beautiful, intelligent, fertile person. And you need to take a look at yourself and nurture yourself. You need to take a good look at yourself and ask yourself, what do you want for yourself? Forget the situation. Ask yourself what would make you happy. If you were your mother, if like your daughter, let's say for example, your daughter or your son, right? Take it however. So the Empress is a feminine energy. Even if you're a male, this can still apply to you because the feminine energy speaks about nurturing yourself. Everybody has a feminine and a masculine energy, okay? So if you are a male, please don't think that I'm being gender biased, okay? You can just reverse the role from female to male. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with the Empress, that what you need to focus on is yourself, okay? You need to focus on nurturing yourself, taking those long baths, those long warm baths, those long showers if you need to, taking dressing nicely, wearing your favorite PJs or nightgown, going to bed, eating your favorite food, doing what makes you happy, grooming yourself, going out with the people that make you feel good, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. That's what you need to focus on. And also, if you want this person, or don't focus on this person, if this is a love situation, ask yourself, what is it that you want in love? Okay. And if this is not what you want, then don't focus on that. I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but you need to push yourself to that energy. Okay, don't focus on what's going on around you. Focus on what you can do for yourself. Buy yourself flowers if you need to. Take yourself and buy yourself, if there's something that's expensive that you want to taste and you have money for that, but you've never done it for yourself, do that. Nurture yourself. This is the time to nurture yourself, to invest in yourself, to put your energy back into yourself. Because by putting your energy into this situation and wanting the truth and whatnot, it's draining you and it's feeding these other people and it's leaving you empty. Okay, so right now is the time for you to fill up your own cup. Okay, to just focus. Look at this girl. She's focusing on herself, sitting by herself, not worried about the birds around, whatever the case may be. Really appreciating herself with a book there, so you can take up some hobby, study, do something, keep yourself busy with yourself. Focus on yourself. Ask yourself, what are your goals? What are your desires? Try to understand yourself. Learn about yourself. Sometimes we get into relationships, we don't even know what our favorite place in the world would be to visit. Sometimes you don't even know what your favorite color is. I know that's a mundane thing. Oh, everybody knows their favorite color, but there are people who don't know their favorite color up to this point. Okay, ask yourself, what is it that you like eating? What's your favorite food? Write down those things. Journal. Okay, write down your feelings, write down your emotions. Take care and nurture yourself. Stop wanting the truth from the situation. Okay, because what's going to happen is that once you do that, your ancestors are going to take care of that. We have the Justice card here. This is talking about karma. For me, the Justice card is always about karma. It's always because it reminds me of Anubis, right? Anubis is the god of the underworld, where he weighs your heart on one end, and he weighs your a feather on the other end, to see if basically your heart is as light as a feather. Well, that's not a literal meaning, but a figurative meaning is that you have to have a pure heart. And whatever your heart, if your heart is heavy, you will go into hell. And if your heart is light, you will go into heaven. Meaning that you will reap what you sow. Basically, that's the whole concept of that. That is the Justice card. That's why Anubis also represents the scales, right? The scales of balance, because balance has to be restored. So this is a card of your ancestors, okay? They will restore that balance in your life again. They will revenge you. They will avenge you, basically. Not revenge you, they will avenge you. Okay, whoever has done wrong to you, that person will get their due, whatever is due to them. And the energy that you put in yourself, it's an investment, and you're going to get rewarded for that. So you put in negative energy, you'll get negative energy out multiplied. If you put in good energy, you will get good energy multiplied. So that's what's going on here, right? And the final card, the advice, is truth. So by you not seeking the truth and you not looking for the truth is going to come to you when you're not looking, when you're not focusing on it, when you're focusing on yourself, okay? Because I'm seeing here that you guys don't want you to worry and weigh your heart heavy and waste your energy on the situation, because you're not going to get the answers that you're looking for right now. You're probably going to get deceived even more, get more confused. You just need to remove yourself from the situation. Focus on yourself, focus on nurturing yourself. Your ancestors, your guides, they will focus on whoever has done you wrong. They will focus on bringing whatever energy you've invested in the situation has not gone to waste, because you have invested your energy, whether good or bad. You've invested your energy, but I'm seeing that you've invested quite good energy in this. You are very nurturing. I do see that you're a nurturing person. So because of that, you will receive that. Your heart is being weighed against the feather. And the person that you're dealing with, their heart is being weighed against the feather. Hence, I got that image. I didn't even realize that this is, well, I knew that it was a heart shape, but when they gave me that analogy of the Anubis scale, it makes sense, right? The heart is here. Your person's heart is going to get weighed. Your heart is going to get weighed. The other person's heart is going to get weighed against their feather. And by that notion, you will each receive what's due to you. So if it weighs heavier than the feather, those people are going to get hell for that. And if it's lighter, whoever has a lighter heart, they're going to get heaven for that. And that's the blessings that's coming for you, okay? So you just don't need to worry about these people and don't want to avenge them or expose them, whatever the case may be, because that's going to harden your heart. And when the justice comes, your heart will also be weighed, okay? So you need to keep that in mind, all right? The truth is going to come out. We have the justice scales here again. We have the scales. Like the justice card in the normal tarot, it's these scales, and they're coming out again, so it could be like double. And we have a lot of swords here, so you don't need to trouble your mind with all this energy looking for the truth. The truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come when it needs to come. And if you can see, this is an angel coming to set the truth free. The truth is going to come out. The scales are going to be balanced. Can you see the scales are balanced? There's no one uneven. They are balanced, okay? Because this means that things are going to be equaled out. They're going to be evened out. Whatever you've dished out, you will receive. Okay, so that is your energy. I do hope it helps. If this reading does resonate with you, please make sure that you like, also subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss out on any future videos. Otherwise, thank you for your time and energy. Ciao. All right, pile number 3. If you chose the Toketee Falls, this is your reading, okay? So your current energy that I'm seeing you embody is the Emperor, okay? So now the Emperor is somebody who is very well-rounded, might have a big ego, very stubborn, but all-rounded. Somebody who is bossed up type of energy, who knows their power, who knows their worth, who a big ego is not necessarily a bad thing. It works hand in hand. Hence, we are physical beings. The ego works for the physical part of ourselves, right? So you know your worth, you know you are beautiful, you know you are handsome, you know you are smart, you know you are loving, caring, you are very energetic, you know you are practical, you know, because the emperor embodies all 4 kings, right? The king of swords, the king of cups, the king of wands, and the king of pentacles, right? So this is somebody who is very bossed up, basically, like somebody who is like, yeah, that's the energy I'm getting, man. Bossed up, like you're bossing up. Either you're in that energy or you will be coming into that energy, okay? I know that sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you feel like giving up. Sometimes you don't feel like an emperor. You feel like just an old woman, old man, like rusty and crusty. It's life. It has ups and downs like that, right? So that's the energy that I'm being shown that you need to release. The energy of sometimes wanting to give up, okay? Even when things are tough, don't focus on what's going on around you. Keep hanging on, keep moving on, keep pushing on, because this energy that you have been given to be a boss, it's not something that you chose for yourself. It's something that chose you. You might think that you chose to be your own boss. You might think that you chose to be this person that you are. But with this card being a major arcana, for me, major arcanas always represent higher energies than oneself. And this means that these are energies that you are embodying from your ancestors, from your lineage, from your guides, okay? They are helping you put on that cloak that gives you that power. They put on, I don't know what this thing on the head is called, but let's take it as a crown. They're putting it on your head because you are the king. You are the king. You are the boss, okay? Whether you are female or male, you do embody a lot of masculine energy, meaning that you take a lot of action. You are very active with regards to your business or your passion or whatever it is that you're pursuing, okay? So you just need to hang on. There are going to be times when it's tough, but you need to release that energy of always wanting to give up when the tough gets going. Or maybe you have gone through so much, you've put in so much time and effort, and you haven't reached where you want to reach. You don't feel like your wishes have been fulfilled. You know you are bossing up, you know you're moving up the ladder, but there's an energy of feeling like, when am I ever going to arrive? When am I going to get there? Probably, maybe I'm not going to get there, whatever the case may be. They're telling me that keep going. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Hold on. You're nearly there. You're almost there. We have the 9 here and the 9 of cauldrons. 9, 9. This is a very significant number, right? You have come to some sort of completion that is going to bring some sort of that's going to elevate you and bring you into a new cycle, okay? That's going to elevate you and give birth to something. So it's like the dark before, what did they say? It's darkest before the sunrise, right? That first comes dawn, then the sun rises, and it's darkest at dawn, right? So you're almost there. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean that your wishes are not going to come true. And you might have had setbacks, okay? You might have had setbacks, but what I'm being shown with the 9 of cauldrons is that whatever you've ever wished, whatever you've ever dreamed of is going to come true. You just need to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving ahead, okay? Because if you can see this girl, she's collected all these fruits, but something happened and they fell. But nothing is broken or squashed. She can still get back on that donkey, put back her fruits in that cauldron, and move ahead. And the 9 of cauldrons speaks about wishes coming true. So this energy is the energy that you need to embody. You need to remember that your wishes are going to come true. Your dreams can come true, okay? Whatever you desire can come true. You just need, whenever you fall, you just need to pick yourself up and move ahead and continue with the journey, because you are destined for this. You are destined for your dreams to come true. You are destined to be a boss. You are destined to be an all-rounded, well-rounded person, to have your life in order, okay? But it's not going to be easy. And because it's not going to be easy doesn't mean it's impossible. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means that these setbacks are there to help remind you of where you're going, to help give you strength again, to help shake things up for you again. Because if you keep walking the same path, you get bored, that eventually maybe when you get to where you want to get to, there's no excitement anymore, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting, that you need to embody the Nine of Cauldrons, which is you need to embody that wish coming true, wish fulfillment, happy life, happy journey, happy you type of energy, okay? Don't think that because things aren't working out right now, it's going to be a forever thing. You are moving towards your wish fulfillment. You are moving towards your dream come true. And the opportunity here is that if you keep pursuing what you desire, if you keep pursuing your dreams, if you keep pursuing what you want to do, being your own boss, you are going to come into that stability. You are going to be the king of pentacles, the king of money, okay? You are going to be a boss of money. You're going to have such financial stability that you won't even have to fear that you don't have enough, because your finances will be, I know there's nothing that is stable in life, but your finances are going to be grounded. It's not going to be money that's going to go away easy, because the journey has been long. It took you long to get here, and it's not going to be easy for this to go away from you. If you had gotten this easy, it probably was going to be easy to be taken away from you. But because it's taken you such a long time, such a long journey, such a lot of hardships and struggles, and going through a lot of pain and a lot of wanting to give up, by the time you get to this energy of being the king of pentacles, this energy will no longer feel like this, okay? All right, sorry about that. So this energy that I'm getting here, right, you will feel very abundant. You will feel very stable in your finances. You will feel like this money is not money that's going to go away easy. It's not money that's going to go away soon. It's money that you could even build a leg that probably could be left behind for your kids or your grandkids or whatever the case may be, okay? So I'm seeing that this is an opportunity. If you keep moving forward and keep doing what makes your heart happy, keep pursuing your passions, keep pursuing your heart's desire, you will get to this energy where you are now the king of pentacles. And being the king of pentacles, you will be rooted in your money. You will be grounded. There's nobody that has more money than the king of pentacles in all these decks, right? Ten of Pentacles is like a lot of money. It's legacy, it's legendary money, it's family money. But this money is your money. It's personal money, okay? It's money that nobody has more money than you. Like, yeah, that type of energy, okay? So the advice is self-esteem. You need to value yourself and know that you bring something to the table that other people don't. If you look at these flowers, the one in the middle is bigger than the other ones, right? Even though the other ones are in the far background, right? Self-esteem is you believing in yourself, believing in your gift, believing that you're worthy, believing that you are bringing something different, believing that you are unique, that even if there are many people in the field of what you're doing, you bring a unique quality by you just being you, because there's no other person that is like you. And because of that one thing, you are different and you are bringing something different. There is so much more that you're doing that is different to other people, but just that one thing, just the fact that you are not like anybody else, means that you are bringing a different flavor to what you're doing, okay? So you have to have self-esteem. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust in yourself. Even if the journey, sometimes you feel like giving up, or you feel like maybe other people are doing better than you, or you are left behind, or you've tried but you failed, or you feel like you failed, or you've had setbacks, you need to keep believing in yourself. Remember when I said the ego is good? The emperor is a big ego. You need to embody that big ego. The big ego is not saying that you need to be walking around thinking you're better than other people, walking on people's heads, but big ego means you believing that you are worthy, believing that is self-esteem. That is self-esteem. The emperor has the biggest self-esteem out of everybody in this deck. The emperor and the empress, right? But the emperor has a bigger ego, right? In the sense that they believe in themselves, they trust in themselves, they know their worth, they know they are worthy of everything that is beyond good. You should know that you're worthy of everything that's at the top. You are worthy of the best the best cloth, the best clothing, the best food, the best car, the best house, the best anything that you desire. your dreams, your desire. You need to know that you are worthy of that and keep working. These challenges, you're going to get them. It's life. There's no life that is smooth, and there's no going to the top without having to have a hard climb. But when you're at the top, it will be all worth it. So your advice from your guides is to have self-esteem, to believe in yourself, to trust in your gifts, to trust in your journey, to trust in what you believe and what you feel in your heart, and you will get to where you want to get. Okay, so that is your reading. If it does resonate, please make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any future videos. Otherwise, thank you for your time and energy. Ciao.